Laura's very good with duct tape. Floppy paperbacks are just the best. No, it's not a mug, it's a glass. I think my Polarthon TBR is going out the window. Hello lovely bookworms and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. Today it is Tuesday and today is my life productive reading sprints day. I have a cup, it's a mug, no it's not a mug, it's a glass. It's a glass of iced coffee. Oh, I needed that today. And I actually worked yesterday, I'll be working tomorrow and the day after, and then I'm free. So there's a lot that I can do this week. So today basically what I wanted to do is work a lot on my thesis. I have all of the stuff I need right here. I'm going to be going live with Femke in 15 minutes to the dot. And I thought I would quickly mention how I'm doing reading wise, because I feel like I mentioned it a little bit last week. Let me quickly grab the book I finished. The other ones were all ebooks, so I'm gonna grab one book. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's start with the books I finished last week, because I finished 2 novellas and 2 regular books. The first one I finished was The Last Legacy by Adrienne Young, and I actually put this through Call and it's only a 3-star. I enjoyed it, but when I really put a number from 1 to 10 in for certain aspects such as characters and atmosphere, I was just not the biggest fan, surprisingly. So I gave this one 3 stars. It basically follows a girl who is summoned to go to her family in Bastien. I think that's the Bastion, which is a port town, and her uncle basically wants to get a merchant's ring, and she's just there to help her, help that family in whatever way. And they're sort of petty thieves and like criminals, but they want to be merchants, and so they have to be presentable. And so our main protagonist, whose name I've already forgotten, Bryn, actually comes in at this point, and that's sort of the entire idea behind the story. I'm not going to say too much because it's not that big and it would be a spoiler. I wished there would have been a lot more of the previous characters, because basically in the Fable duology, one of the characters, Oster, is actually, I think, a cousin to Bryn, so it's in that family, and I would have liked a little bit more on that. I do think that you probably wouldn't understand certain things in this book if you haven't read Fable. Also, there will be spoilers for Fable in this book, so I would definitely recommend reading Fable first. 1, because it's better, and 2, because it's chronologically more logical. In any case, I did enjoy it, but it's a 3-star, and a 3-star for me means that I've enjoyed it, but it wasn't mind-blowing, so it's a little bit sad, but oh well. That said, I then finished 2 novellas. One of them was Games We Play, which is very spicy. The other one in this series, the second one, I also read that one last week, which is Secrets We Chase. And basically both of these follow a male protagonist, which is interesting for one. I usually read from a female perspective, so that was different. Does it necessarily have the best plot? No, but I do feel, especially with the first one, that there's a lot more plot than I expected for 90 pages that's basically just adult romance. I was pleasantly surprised. I think I gave both of these 3 stars, not because they're bad, but because they were enjoyable but not mind-blowing. So I'm not unhappy with that. I'm not unhappy with that. Then I actually read, I don't even know what the name is. I bought this on a whim because I saw it on TikTok. I read it in one night, and that is called, where are we? Apparently I can't seem to find it, but it's called Ruin by, gosh, what was her name? Phone, tell me what was her name. Jolie Vines. Ruin by Jolie Vines. And basically the entire, I'm not even sure why I picked it up, but the entire premise of this is that our main protagonist, who is like an angel and does nothing wrong, sees this guy who's bleeding on a boat, and there's just a lot more to this. And this guy, there's multiple perspectives as well, so I think I'm gonna put this in the multiple POV prompt, I think, because I do want to log these. And the best book I've read. I gave it 2 stars. I read through it. It wasn't great. Very, very toxic masculinity and possessiveness, and TikTok made me read it, and I regret it, but I can't get those hours back. That said, I have started a reread and the first book for Polarthon, which is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. I'm currently on page 200 to the dot, and I think I can finish this tonight. I love this book so much, even the second time around. It's just one of those books that I really vibe with. And yeah, I think later today, once we've done a lot of stuff for my thesis, I'll probably head into this. I do also want to film my wrap-up today, so I think that's going to be a challenge to do at the same time, but we'll see. I love this book. Also, I realized how much more chunky this is than any regular romance book, which is nice because it builds the relationship a lot better. I think someone mentioned that Lena is very naive and blind. I agree with that. She's very naive and very blind, but that is fine. So yeah, that's the book I'm reading, and then after that I'll be diving into The Bear and the Nightingale. Sasha, please be proud of me. I will read it, I promise. I will read it this week. Fun fact, it's not that big, so I really want to read it. So those are my books for the week. I think after that I will probably go into the final book for Polarthon, because I do want to see if I can get all 3 of these finished this week. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, that is my Polarthon TBR. It's only 3 books. I didn't want to overachieve or put myself under a lot of pressure because there's a lot I have to do. So yeah, I'm now gonna get ready for the live, and yeah, let's get into it. And we are alive. Hello, welcome to another round of productivity sprints. Hello, Lore! I love seeing you pop up. I miss you so much. Once we're actually allowed to travel again, I will come to you immediately. Hello, it is a little while later on Tuesday, and I've just edited my video. I filmed my wrap up. We're a little bit wonky. There we go. And right now I'm still doing sprints. Femke actually went to take a nap, so it's just me and all these lovely people. And yeah, I'm now gonna move back to my desk and continue with my thesis work, because I really wanted to film this video before it got dark out, because I have to work tomorrow and the day after. So, and considering I want this up on Friday, we needed that, now don't we? So yeah, firstly I'll probably quickly clean up the books I have around me. Not that I've made a huge mess, because I've read a lot of ebooks this month. I filmed my wrap up, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So yeah, I also, as I was editing last week's vlog, I realized that I've never mentioned that I finished The Rebound by Catherine Walsh. I gave that one, I think, 3-ish stars. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. I enjoyed it. It was just a regular book. It wasn't mind-blowing, wasn't, you know, over the moon or anything. So that was it for now. I'll probably be reading again tonight. Yeah, I haven't really read that much. Doing well, and I'm not sure when I'll check in. Probably maybe tonight, once I actually read a bit more.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head, you know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want, kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, it is Friday today and I thought I would do a little bit. Is it Friday today? I think it's Friday today. I'm off this weekend, so that's really nice. I have enough to do, but I'm still off. So I thought I would do a little bit of a reading update because I finished my first book for Polarthon. I do have to say that I'm not sure I can finish all 3 of them, but we'll see. Mostly because I have like a lot to do and I'm in a reading romance mode. So anyway, the book I finished, which is the first one, was a cozy read, and that is my reread for The Spanish Love Deception. This book by Elena Armas is just a pure gem. This is a lot bigger than most romance books that I have read. I've not read that many yet, but I will have read a lot by the end of the year. And I am really, really, really happy that I picked it up again. It was our book of the month for February, and once again, I just love the way that this relationship is built. I do agree that our main protagonist, Catalina, is a little bit naive and blind, but I get it, and I'm here for the ride. And I think, though it feels like she's very naive, it feels a lot more like she's scared to be rejected, and so she tells herself that he doesn't want her. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. And it's just really, really nice. I love Aaron. Aaron is by far my favorite love interest. He's so considerate and he's so nice, and you can see that he's been written by a woman, but let's not get into that. In general, I just feel like this is such a well-developed story. It might be a bit cliche, but it does cliche well. It's like a true rom-com in a book that's not painful to read. At least not for me. It's still one of my favorites. Maybe it's just because I haven't read that many, but this is my little baby. This is my little baby. Sorry, I'm too close for comfort. So yeah, that is that one. I am now, actually I have the book downstairs, but I'm gonna now read The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I thought I would show you the dust jacket. I haven't started it yet, but that is what I'm going to be picking up. And then I have one of the Polar Bear Explorers books to pick up. But like I said, I'm in a romancy mood, so I'm not sure how far I'll be able to get into the Polary books, because I'm really tempted to just continue romance books. I then wanted to quickly show you the book of the month for next month for the Enchanted Book Club, because we had a poll and our March theme is Empowered Women, Empowered March, and so we are reading Raybearer by Jordan Ifueko. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Quite honestly, I don't really know what this is about. I picked this up because I figured it would win. I also picked another book that was on the poll, which is Foundryside. I have that one downstairs, I'll show you later. But this is, let me just quickly read you the back. Tarisai has always longed for the warmth of a family. She was raised in isolation by her mysterious, cunning, and often absent mother, known only as the Lady. When Tarisai comes of age, the Lady sends her to the capital of the global empire of Aritsar to be chosen as one of the Crown Prince's Council of 11. If she's picked, she'll be joined with the other council members through the Ray, a bond deeper than blood. But the Lady has other ideas, including a magical wish that Tarizai is compelled to obey, kill the Crown Prince once she gains his trust. That actually sounds really cool. I read the synopsis before. It's not like I just picked up a book, but it is our monthly book, so I wanted to get the book anyway. So yeah, that is that. I am very, very excited to be reading this in March. I'm gonna try and get this into my GREEKGODATHON TBR, which will be coming soon, and I'm really, really excited. I will also, once I do my GREEKGODATHON TBR, also explain my point system and the way that I've chosen my books, so that is coming. In any case, I hope you're all doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I have to do today, and I will probably see you later. Hello, it is Saturday. It is sushi day today. I am very excited. The last time we made sushi was on my birthday in January, and so we've decided to do it again. I am so excited. I made this sort of tuna cucumber but then flipped around, which is, I think I'm pretty sure I filmed it last time. I'm not going to film it this time, maybe just the end results, but basically what I did is I had this sort of sheet of nori, like the seaweed, and then put the rice on top, put a little bit of sesame seeds, and then flipped it around and had the stuffing on the other side, and then so the rice was on the outside. Anyway, very, very excited about the sushi. But what I thought I would do is actually show you the books that I've gotten, because I've gotten another one yesterday. Oops. And I also wanted to talk a bit about reading updates, because I think the last update I had for you, I think I mentioned that I had finished the Spanish Love Deception. I have then continued another romance, because I'm in the mood for romance. I think my Polarthon TBR is going out the window, and I'm sorry. I just am not in the mood for polar fantasy this week. It's very bad. So maybe I will try pick up the other book I have, so The Bear and the Nightingale, tomorrow. But I am shifting around things in my TBR. Once I actually have down where I want what, I will get back to you, because I've already finished quite a couple and I'm in a mood reading binge. So I think I'm gonna fill them where I can, whichever way I want, because I don't want to put myself in a slump and I'm in this really, really big high right now. So what I did is I continued with Spoiler Alert, which is a story that follows a girl who is a huge fan of a TV show, and she actually writes fan fiction of this TV show, sort of on this site. And on this site, she actually, what was her main character name? April. Her name is April. So we follow April and we follow Marcus. Marcus is the main character, or the main actor in this TV show, and he's also on this fanfiction writing site, and he's actually been talking to April. And then something happens and April actually posts a photo of herself in cosplay on Twitter. And because April is plus sized, she actually gets she actually goes viral, basically. And so Marcus decides to ask her out, because he thinks it's absolute bull that people treat her the way they treat her, because she's a beautiful woman, and no matter her size. And that's basically where the story starts. And then there's also this secret that he is secretly talking to her already, which he doesn't know when he tweets at her, but she tells him during their first date. So it's an interesting story. I do feel like I get that they are talking about weight and the fact that there's a lot of fat shaming. I mean, it's something that I have experienced. I am not skinny. I'm also not necessarily overweight. Well, I might be, but like, I'm not your regular size small, which is fine. But I feel like there was too much. Like, her father hates her, like her mother keeps talking about weight, and then just it was a bit too extra, if that makes sense. So I did enjoy it, but I gave it 4 stars, all considering I put it through Copile, and it was 3.5, I think, to 4 stars. So I did really, really enjoy it. So that's the book I finished. I actually started it yesterday, finished it yesterday, and now I actually have a couple of arcs lined up. I have also gotten myself the second book in this Spoiler Alert series, which follows characters that were present in the first book, so that is interesting. I also have a couple of romances on my e-reader still that I've gotten last year that I really want to read, so we'll see what I pick up. I then also have The Bear and the Nightingale, but again, we'll see. So I thought I would quickly show you the books I've gotten. So the first one I've gotten is Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. It's just really interesting. So what I'm very bad at remembering synopsises. You know what? I'm not going to look at the synopsis. By the time I actually get into this, I'll read it again. But it's basically a story, I think, about like a thief, and there's technology in this one. Anyway, really interesting stuff. When I read the synopsis, was so interested that I bought it, not looking at the synopsis again. So that's how good my memory is. So slightly different angle because my battery died on me. So what I was talking about Foundryside, is that when we were picking out different ones for the oh no, this battery is also nearly dead. I will try and rush through it. Anyway, interesting synopsis, and so I bought it. There we have it. The other book that I've gotten, which is the only one I still want to show you, is my very first Colleen Hoover book, which is Ugly Love. I want to make a reading vlog about this, and so I got it. It's also one of those really, really nice floppy paperbacks. Floppy paperbacks are just the best. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading this during a vlog. Not sure yet when. I'm thinking maybe picking it up tomorrow. Anyway, that was my second book, and that was the book I wanted to show you. We're good. Where's it? There's a cat. Oh, there's a cat here. She's on the floor. Let me show you. Looky, looky, it's my little girly. Hello, little girly. Anyway, what we are going to do is we're gonna see you later. I will try and film a little bit of the end result of the sushi. And Luna will probably want to eat my fish. Because we're using tuna fish. Looney? Yeah. Look at my little cutie patootie. I love you too, little one. I will see you later. Good morning. I thought I would quickly show you what our kitchen looks like right now because we're getting new flooring and a new kitchen. So this is the old kitchen. The oven is on, but this is going to be completely new. Let's see, can I? Well, no, I can't. But wait, it's really dark. So that's a little bit better. So this is the old kitchen. These cabinets are going to be changed. This is leaving because we're getting a stovetop that has sort of a built-in, it's a Bora, so it has basically all of the smoke will go, or the whatever is coming, the steam that's coming off when you're cooking will go downwards. So this is leaving completely. This will be cabinets as well. This is sort of staying the same, so new cabinets, and then sort of the same situation of like an oven microwave combination, and then this is the fridge, by the way. So that's the dishwasher will be on the same space, and then this little bit, so that's sticking out, is also leaving. So it's going to be like so. I thought I would quickly show you. I will also do a comparison once the kitchen is actually here, but I thought I would show you. The kitchen is actually coming next Friday, if I remember correctly, and then it's going to be placed on the Monday afterwards. So it's going to be a couple of weeks before I can show you, and then the floor is still going to be changed. So we now have these tiles, but we're getting, how do we call it, PVC, I think. I'm not sure how you call it, but that will be the new kitchen. Also, we're getting basically the countertop will be the same thing as the backdrop. So really excited. So it's now incredibly empty. Incredibly empty, because usually there's stuff everywhere, as in there will be like the little thing that the cats can climb on. Whoa, that's a bit better. So their sort of climbing thing will be here, and there's different stuff usually here, and I mean there's vacuum now. So that is our kitchen, and this is our little Luna. Hello, Luna. So yeah, that's gonna be the new kitchen. I'm very excited. I have a box. This is from Lore. So Lore actually mentioned that she got me this quite a bit ago, and it is finally here. It took some me being annoyed because they actually put in the wrong address number, and so I contacted the sort of postal service, and they told me, yeah, we can't change that. But it's here, and Laura literally put on the right address on the top. And they delivered it at the right address too, but in the tracking they said it was a different address, so thank you very much. But we are gonna open this bad boy up, lots of tape, give me an eternity, and we will be back. Laura's very good with duct tape. This is also from Arnie, I'm now seeing, because it's also on the top. Thank you guys. Hello tape. One eternity later. I see something. I don't see anything. Oh, there's a letter. We're gonna read this first. Yes, I can. Oh, it is an Animal Crossing card. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, I have 2 letters on both sides each. Oh, that's awesome. Laura has the beautifulest handwriting. So does Arnie, by the way. I didn't know that. So this is Laura's side and this is Arnie's side. All right, let me read this. Arnie always calls me Esmay, as in A-S-M-E, because Starbucks actually wrote it wrong the first time we met years and years ago, when I saw them first, which is amazing. I think there's a cat stuck. Yeah, you locked yourself up. You locked yourself up, that's what you did. The meowing was from this guy because he locked himself up in the hallway. Yo, little buddy. Thank you guys. I think cards are always the best, especially when they're handwritten. I love cards. All right, here we go. Lots of bubble wrap. Something for your brand new camera. What? You're kidding me, right? It is also very nicely wrapped. I love these little sort of Alice in Wonderland-ish notes on them. Oh, that is awesome! Beautiful. This is a case for my camera. It has this, and it has a crossbody thing, and I can actually put it right here as well. Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you guys. Something to decorate. I love the wrapping paper. Ooh, is that washi tape? Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Look at them. Absolutely beautiful. I of course love the moon one. These are beautiful. It says a book for the ultimate book lover. Well, we'll see about that, don't we? Oh no! Yeah, Laura's right. I mean, this edition is prettier than mine, so I'm keeping this one. This is Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. I indeed already own this, but I'm keeping this one. I'm getting rid of the other one. Oh, I love it. I really want to read it now. I mean, I got the first book from Laura as well, so it's only fair that I got the second one as well. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's also perfect condition, like beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let me see the... Very orange. It is my color. My country color, I have to say. Thank you so much, Laura and Arnie, for this. I love it. And this is so beautiful. Can't wait to use this. So thank you so much for these. I love them so much. Very, very beautiful. And I can't wait to read this. I will let you know what I think of it, and then I will make you read it, Laura. I'm trying to get Laura to read more. And it's working because she's reading the Shadow and Bone trilogy currently. I think she's on the 3rd book already, so that's really, really exciting. So I love that. So thank you so much for sending this to me. I really hope this will be the year that I can come both visit you guys and you guys can come visit me, because we need that ASAP. Also, Coda's happy with the box. Come on, Co. Also the year you can come meet this guy. He's a very big guy already. Very big guy. So I hope this will finally be the year that I can come meet you guys and you guys can come here. I miss you so much. What is it, bud? What is it, bud? You wanna walk? You go walk. I will talk to you guys later. Hello, it is actually Sunday the 27th today, so it's been a long time since I've spoken to you. I am now sitting down here in my room and it's been a hectic 2 weeks. Some things personal level, but also what is happening in the world right now. It's breaking my heart, and my heart goes out to everyone in the Ukraine that's suffering from this. I feel very useless and very hopeless and very small, honestly, because there's nothing we can do as an individual. The only thing we can do is speak up about it and make sure it doesn't sound right, but be mindful of what is happening and stand behind the Ukraine and every innocent person that is wrapped up in this useless sense of violence and war. I quite honestly don't have any words, but I do want to put that out there. I am following the news while holding my breath, quite honestly. It's horrible, everything we've seen, everything said and done. I just hope that this can be resolved without too much bloodshed, because every life lost and everything happening is just so useless. But other than that, I just don't know what to say about it, but I did want to mention it. Something, and I know that sounds incredibly small and like trifles, small trifles, is the fact that my parents have gotten a new kitchen. I will include some footage of before and after in next week's vlog. And I've also read quite a couple of books in the last 2 weeks. I think about, let me see, I'm not even sure what the last book is that I spoke to you about, quite honestly. I'm actually editing the footage I have. Let me see, no, that's a book haul. I don't even know which book I talked about. Spoiler alert. Well, that's a couple of books ago, spoiler alert. I think I mentioned that I finished that one. I've since finished. I'm just gonna go over them in rapid succession because I will be making a wrap up anyway. And if I go into every single book I've read since then, we'll be here a while, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. I finished 12 books since spoiler alert. So, and I'm not even sure if I mentioned another one that came anyway. So I finished my reread for The Spanish Love Deception, for which we have the live show tonight. I then read To Get to the Other Side, which is a contemporary romance. I read The Dying Game by Beverly Barton, which is a crime detective kind of book. I've then finished A Little More Action, another contemporary romance, and The Millionaire Blooper, contemporary romance. A Cross Country Christmas, also a contemporary romance. And then I fell down I think I can call it the smut rabbit hole. And I read season 1 and season 2 of Hot Vampire Next Door by Nikki St. Crow. And I also read her, Ruthless Demon King trilogy. Is it called that? It's called Wrath and Rain trilogy. And I finished Brutal Air by Eden O'Neill just this morning, actually. And I've been really enjoying those. They're ridiculous, and they're quick, and they're easy, and it takes my mind off things. So I'm definitely falling down that rabbit hole. I'm currently also editing my, what is it called? My GREEKGODATHON TBR, because on Tuesday, March is starting, and we're getting into GREEKGODATHON, which is absolutely mental. I am so excited. As we speak, there are over 200 people who've signed up. Let me see if I can actually quickly go into the drive and see how many people there are, because it's a lot. Alright, I'm opening it right now. Currently we are on 223 people who've signed up to the readathon, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to start reading. I've made a TBR, but I feel like I will probably be changing around a little bit because certain books I'm just not in the mood for. So yeah, I'm very excited. There's a lot of books that I have that are sort of inspired by Greek mythology. Like I have a Touch of Darkness, which is literally a Hades and Persephone's retelling. I really want to read Neon Gods, which again, I think also Hades and Persephone. And I'm just, oh, I really want to read all all those twisted tales, so I might just do that. I will talk about a lot more of that once we actually get into it, because today I think I'm gonna go into another book that I can finish before March rolls around. I read quite a few books in February. I think I read, let me see, 19. I read 19 books in February so far, and we have 2 days left, so I think I want to see if I can actually get it to 20, just for funsies and rounding things up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Also bought myself 2 new plants. One of them is on my right and the other one is, I can show you that one. I feel like, I mean, I had this one, but I basically killed it because I overwatered it, so I bought it again, which is a Syngonium. I really love Syngonium. They're so easy to, usually so easy to take care of if you don't overwater them, and they're just so stunning. They're so pretty, so I bought that one. Let me see if I can actually show you the other one. I'll just show you, wait, let me stop filming and I can show you what the other one looks like. So the other one's right here, and it actually has this very beautiful leaf shape. It is so cool, and I thought it would suit perfectly right here. It's in this hanging basket, which is really, really nice. So yeah, that's my other plant. Other than that, I want to thank you for bearing with me. This reading vlog is very late, and I will be starting a new one tomorrow and just picking it up more regularly. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and press that little bell icon so you can post notifications every single time that we upload, which is going to hopefully be a lot more because we're getting into March and I'm going to be starting the planning for May, aka Desert-a-thon. So I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!